This is Garrison over at Bumsteads, and talk to you about something that we've had in the works for a little bit and we've really been lagging on, and it's finally getting to the point where it's going to be here. So figured we'd do a little video about it and just kind of let you know what's up. In the 90s we had this jersey. Sponsored by Pacific Juice and Java. They were actually a really sick juice and coffee place that was just across the street from my high school. They have since closed down. So pretty sick that we still have this jersey. I love their logo, love their funky monkey shake, so gotta rep. We had a big dog, black dog on the back. This was like a mountain bike racing team. We had a mascot, you could say Maverick, that would actually ride with us. He'd run next to us, but he was on the mountain bike ride, so it was pretty sick to have him on the jersey. For celebrating 100 years, we've actually been working on a jersey for the shop. We're going a little bit more old school with this one, just because it's 100 years, you might as well, keep it a little traditional. We tried to make it look as much like an old wool jersey as possible without actually making it a wool jersey. Wool jerseys aren't that comfortable for everybody, but at the same time, that look is very nice. It's very appealing to the eye. It's simple. It's just classy. We went with our older Bumsteads logo rather than doing just a typical font. We actually took the old logo that has been around for, I think since the 60s is when we had this one designed. It's very traditional, kind of got that Western curl look to it. So we had that just printed in white on the front. Probably hard to tell on here, but it's a black jersey with more of like a coffee colored stripe across the front of it. You have a real thin stripe of brown on the top, so again, not a whole lot of color, but it just looks clean. On the back, we actually have the old picture of my great-great-grandfather and then my great-grandfather in a cradle next to him, standing in front of the original shop. We've kind of done some research and figured out this picture was taken around 1914. We decided it was a good picture to put on the jersey. It's very cool to see ancestry standing in front of a bike shop. Why not, right? We actually have the old sign in there as well, just wood right in front. You kind of looks like you could tie your horses to it, to be honest. Don't know how much they were doing that, but that's kind of the idea behind it. We put on there keeping it in the family since 1909, keeping it, when we started, all that stuff. I don't know. It's a cool jersey to kind of commemorate our family being in the bicycle industry for 100 years, and it kind of goes around all the different generations of cycling. You have, like with the traditional wool jersey look, you have the road aspect from the 70s, the 80s, all the ideas behind older traditional stuff, but at the same time thrown into a single jersey.